How you doing, everybody? This is Max Fair. This is Live Daily Signals. We had just a huge bell come over for all the JPYs. There's been a lot of movement on the Asian market here today and over just the last several hours. This was a huge move. So let's start out with one of my favorites, Euro JPY. Came out at 112.80 for a buy, but I already know now that because I've already been looking at this process that it's already moved pretty far into the process, and there's not a lot of liquidity happening right now within this solution. So 11 p.m. And it's already, look at this, it's already at 43, and it's asking for 80. So we're 60 pips off of that process. I don't really think I mean, we could put a working order on, and put 5 in here and just I'm going to do 78. If I'm really going to wait for that period, it better hit me good. But in that solution, I'm looking at the Euro JPY that is sitting at this process, but I also know that this has a lot of movements. There's a lot of choke in there. How do I check the choke? Well, easily enough, I come to Euro JPY. It's for the buys. I'm going to grab the buys, and I'm going to look anything under 20 pips, and there's nothing. Under 40 pips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of the 20 that are here. Yeah, out of these 20, so 5 out of 20. So about 20% chance, 80% chance to win, 20% chance to lose at that point. It's not that great, but if I come up 40 pips, I think I can do pretty well at that. 120.80, so it's 20. But again, there's not a lot of money on it right now. Of course, it just came out. There's a lot of massive movement happening. So this one's not a great deal to kind of get onto at that 113.20. I got in down here as a working order in case it comes back down to touch that. But it looks like everything's sort of skyrocketing here just in that moment. Also, let me get over to the, what was the other ones in here? Let me go back to the all and go back to all. There we go. The Audi JPY 77.40. I know it too, has had a stellar movement just right now. So 77.40, only one or two, 3 are under 20. So 20 is a probably pretty good move to push for that working order. So I'm going to do that one. Look at that Audi JPY. We're at 11 p.m. 77.20. Was it 77.20? 77.40. Okay. So 77.40. Okay, so we could push up to this 77.60, but look, it's at 16 pips right there. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put in 5 on that working order. I'm going to do, if it's really going to hit me good, I want $25 of profit margin on that. So I'm pushing that envelope there if I'm going to do it. That way I'm not losing $90 or $80 or what have you. So I'm going to be asking for good profit margin on that one if I'm pushing that level. Now let's go back because I know there was more signals that got released. So I'm going to reload the frame right here. Reload frame. Do 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 do. Let me get over here and kind of nobody else is in the room there. All right. So nothing else came off. So let's look at that British gold pound JPY as well at 131. 131 British gold pound JPY at 131. There it is. See a couple pips up, a couple of strikes up. 131. So that's, it's up around 80 right now. So no, we're not going to get even close to that. But again, there was a massive movement in the market. I'm not really going to push that margin, but also if I isolate this, British gold pound, we look at the buy side. Some not great winning strategy in there either. So I'm not feeling very comfortable with it. The only time it's been under 20 is when it's lost, except for that one time right there. Everything else seems to be 20 pips and above. Looking okay. There's been one loss at this time period. So again, I don't think that I have a good comfortable feeling with that process. Seems like most of the big wins here, it's been kind of straight last 3 times. It's won on the 2300 hour. Looking pretty good. See, this stuff has so much information, right? And it's good. Let's look at the USD JPY as well. So look at the buy side. 1 under 20, 2 under 20. Everything else is above that, so it looks like we can come up at least 20 pips. I want to have to do a choke up. I might even talk about doing a choke up on that process USD JPY at 11 p.m. and 120. That's that right there. But listen, if it's going to come down close to that, okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm getting it for a good one. So I'm going to put in 75 for that one. So I'm going to hit place order for that. Now, if you notice, I have a lot of working orders down here, and it's taken off some of my stuff from up top. But you know, I'm not gonna really worry about it. This is just an anticipation. Now, this is a lot of stuff to have on, right? This is a chain of pearls that if the JPY happens to fall and or come back the other way, all these are going to get filled, and now my account can handle 5, 10, 15, 25, 20 contracts in this process, so I'm not worried about it. But the solution here for you, if you're just starting out, is to pick the one that you feel the best around and take that. Take all the other ones off. Okay, let's be serious, right? I can do this because I have the account to do it. The balance is high on this account. All right, so let's just go with that. And if you guys have any questions, come back and we're going to kind of pause the video here now and hope for the best and see what else can come up with this process. I'm Maxx. This is Dex Signals. See you soon.